Have you ever wondered what goes on behind the scenes in a racing stable such as this one? Well, now you can come along and see for yourselves, because Dubai Racing Club have brought back their popular breakfast stable tours. Not only do you get a fabulous feed over at Farrier's restaurant, you get to go behind the scenes in a spectacular jockey's room, and the best bit for me is you get to come up close and personal with the equine stars themselves. Clobbered by COVID for the past couple of seasons, the Breakfast Stable Tours are a joint venture between Dubai Racing Club and the Meydan Hotel. They visit two Group 1 winning yards, Grandstand Stables, home to Rashid Al Rahi on Tuesdays, and Masab Al Mahari's Oasis base on Wednesdays. The tours are led by Godolphin Flying Start graduate Charlotte Rinkenbach, who takes time out from her job in Dubai Racing Club's busy international department. She explains more about what the morning entails.
So first guest can have breakfast at Meydan, or just join us for the tour. We start at 8. We can go to two different stables, Grandstand Stables or Oasis. So there they can see how the morning works. We get to see horses preparing for training. We get to talk to the assistant trainer, visit the barn. We get to see different installations in the yard. Usually we also get to see how they're fed, how they train. There's usually a treadmill we can see, and we also get to see horses swimming.
Wow, some people don't even realise horses can swim. It's amazing. And you also take them behind the scenes in the grandstands?
Yes. So then after we saw the stables, we go to the grandstand, and there we can go to the jockey's room. It's usually very interesting because we've been seeing the tack at the yard, and it's good to have a look at what horses are wearing on a race day. And then we can also visit the grandstand when nobody is there, so it's really an interesting tour for the guests who have never seen the racetrack like this before.
And the Meydan jockey's room's pretty amazing, isn't it? I don't think there's one like that anywhere else in the world.
It is one of the best I've seen in my life. Honestly, the installations are so great. Jockeys are really treated well there. And it's great for the guests to get to see from close, like how the jockeys are preparing, the different tacks that they have, depending on the weight they have that day. No, it's really interesting.
And the trainers, as you mentioned, Rashid Ali Al Rahi and Masaba and his team, they've been very open with the guests, very welcoming. They're happy to let them wander through the barns and have their photos with some of their best horses.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yes, it's amazing how they welcome the guests. Usually they take us through the barn, we get introduced to a few horses, to the history, and then guests can take pictures and pet a few horses. There's really a connection there between the guests and the horses.
And what's been the feedback that you've had from the guests? Is there one particular part of the tour that they seem to enjoy the most?
The guests love to come to stable, especially if they don't know anything about horse racing, because they really get to understand everything from the beginning, and it's great for them to see all the racehorses close up, because usually a lot of people think that racing is a bit of a mystery. And then to just get there and actually see how it's working and talk to the grooms, talk to the assistant trainer, it really opens up a new world for them.
Breakfast with horses? What could possibly be a better start to the day? To book, head to the Meydan Hotel website.